We all go through times when we don't feel like practicing. It's okay to take a break, but if you're not careful, your day away from the guitar can turn into a week, and the longer you put it off, the harder it is to pick it back up. Here are 6 things you can do to stay motivated to practice. Practice at a regular time. You're more likely to pick up the guitar if you make a habit of practicing at the same time every day, especially on those days when you don't feel like it. As for me, I practice first thing in the morning before I get distracted by whatever the day brings. Don't wait for inspiration to begin practicing. Non-musicians and beginners tend to have a romanticized vision of the musician who gets a sudden inspiration and then starts practicing. Most of the time it's the other way around. You start practicing, whether you feel like it or not, and then sometimes you find extra inspiration. When you do find that extra burst of energy or creativity, it's really special, but you can't expect that flash of enthusiasm every time you sit down to play, any more than a writer can sit down and just crank out the perfect novel. Just make it a routine. Sometimes it's just another practice session where you work on getting marginally better, and sometimes you make a breakthrough. Find a good teacher. It's going to be a lot easier to practice if you have to play for somebody once a week. Plus, when you have a teacher, you're always going to be learning something new. Schedule a performance. We're not talking about playing in a stadium. Depending on where you are in your playing, it could be a couple songs for an open mic, music for church, playing for a retirement community, or playing at a local coffee shop. If you have a show coming up, it's going to be a lot easier to find time to practice. Structure your practice routine so you're not just noodling aimlessly. There's a time and place for noodling, but if that's all you do, you're not really going to get anywhere, and your drive to practice will go away. Having a plan in place can help keep you going. I suggest a short warm-up period, then work on technical things like scales, spend most of your time learning new material, and then have fun noodling around toward the end of your practice. I've got a video on structuring your practice sessions. I'll leave a link for that in the description. Take a break. Sometimes you really do need a break. You just need to be aware of the difference between feeling lazy or genuinely needing to take time off. If you do take a break, don't make it a long one, just take a day off to rest. Let me know in the comments what keeps you motivated to practice, and if you're looking for music theory, guitar lessons, and solo guitar arrangements, please subscribe.